Howdy folks, welcome back to Railroader. We're over here at Alara Junction and we got a little bit of work to do. I'm going to throw some more cars on this train and then head for East Whittier. I'd hope to have a big heavy train for the next video, but we don't quite have that. For some reason, let me pull up the locations here. I've got the Alara Copper Company on Tier 2, and they only requested 2 more cars. So 2 hoppers and 1 mining supplies. So we don't have a whole lot from there headed back, and we got the standard, I think it's 18 cars from Robinson Gap. But it is what it is. And we also have a few cars I need to bring back over because I forgot. And I left them on the train, and Al brought them all the way over here to Alara Junction. So we need to drop those back off at Bryson. But anywho, let's hop in the train and let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and tie on a few handbrakes here. It's a big heavy train, 1,600 tons. 1654 minus whatever the engine is. So let's go ahead and uncouple that. And we're going to go ahead and back up. Make sure, yeah, I'm on manual. Why isn't the horn working? Oh, because this doesn't run 8. I was using spacebar like a run 8 person. And in the recent patch, you saw the message just pop up there. The passenger service is now automated, so that's cool. So I just need a fusee at each end to run back and forth between Bryson and East Whittier. Or not Bryson, Alara. So that's cool. It's a welcome change. Takes a little less babysitting. I'm going to actually drive the locomotive. I've been having Al drive this for the most part. But I thought for something different, I would actually drive it this time. So bear with me as I get used to driving this thing. What's great about this diesel is, look at that. We still got 1,057 gallons of diesel left. And I've made a trip over here, a trip back with the coal train, a trip back over here, and we're getting ready to go back, and we've used less than 100 gallons of diesel. Actually, we've used 43 gallons of diesel, I think. Starts with 1,100. How crazy is that? So this thing just sips fuel. Alright, I do need to make sure we're lined into the right yard track here. So I want to grab these Bryson cars first. Then we've got an empty box car from the mines and a loaded hopper from the mines, and then the coal hopper that's just headed back home. I don't have it set to go anywhere yet. We're scooting right along. I do need to change the setting. I've got it set for the default 10-minute wait on the passengers. But it sits there and waits for 10 minutes of game time. And since I'm running 1-to-1... Whoa, quit talking. Start braking. We need to probably slow down that amount of time it sits at the stations. Alright, let's get this laced up. Yeah, looks like we got a handbrake set on the end down here. Release the train brakes. Oh, you being weird, train. Still got some of that weird physics going on at low speeds with the slack action. The cat decided to wait till I was recording. Now she decided she needs some attention. I'm busy, cat. I'm playing with trains. You might have seen the cat on stream. I think I've had her on camera a couple times on the stream. She's my wife's cat. She's one of those cats that like picks one person. But Mama is gone right now, so you guys have come bother me. So we'll drop these off at Bryson on the way through because I forgot to do that. So we'll have those on the very head end of the train. Make them easy to set out. We'll throw these on behind them, and then we'll grab the coal cars and we'll head on out. It's probably a little bit aggressive there on the braking. Do some fun stuff with quilling. Just coasting downhill. There's a little bit of a grade here. Alright, get you laced up. Knock off that handbrake. And let's see, technically we're going reverse. Oh, we're gonna have to dig deep here, Jeep. Go in notch 4. And then I think I'll go ahead and turn the engine here at the Y so we're pointed the right direction as we head back home. Could run long hood forward. I don't know what the prototype did. I think we'll go ahead and turn it. And they also changed the headlight control, so I need to look into that. I think you can change them independently now. Possibly. Oh, you can turn them both on, I see. Alright, we'll turn that off for now. Like I said, I usually don't run this. I've had the AI doing it. I gotta get used to the train handling. So this is another 400 tons. Minus the engine. The engine away anyway. 120 tons or so. So we'll be up around 2,000 tons, I think. Just pushing up against it. Alright, let's get 10 pounds on and see how that does. It's going to slow us down a little too much, so we'll knock that off. Oh, that's that stopped me right now. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, that silly slack action. There we go. To push into it. I don't think I pushed enough to... Didn't push enough to set the coupler knuckle. Yeah, the slow speed slack action is pretty terrible. Hopefully that'll get sorted at some point. There we go. I guess we need to roll back past the switch, don't we? So I can get to the Y. Double check back here. Yeah, we got plenty of room. Won't run into that switch. Just let it rattle-de-bang its way down there. Even push on it a little bit. Oh, good. It gives you a departing message as well. That's cool. While I'm thinking about it, if we go to settings, features, set that to 5 minutes. Should be plenty. Since I'm running in real time. And set some handbrakes. I like the sound of that diesel. I know steam is cool, but I'm really digging the diesel. We'll always have steam here on the Fedora Railroad, though. Rest assured. But I'm definitely liking the big diesel. Alright, let's go around the Y here. Switch is cleaned up. Good there. We're going to come back through this leg. We're good there. A little bit of rocket action here in the cab. Sound doesn't really change when you open the window, but that's okay. Kind of stuff can always get added. I don't think any of these are interactable. Well, that is. Oh, yeah, they are. Okay, cool. Should have been slowing down long time ago. Too busy looking around. Alright, so we need to switch you. We're going to come on back. I like how it actually snaps to the notches, so that's handy. We're finally going to get headed out of here. And then really the only challenge is Governor's Island grade, going this direction. It's all downhill, basically, to Bryson, once we get pulled out of here. I'm actually... can't quite see that from here. Could open the door, though. There we go. Got it. Of course, I got the other side over there as well. So we'll hop out and go get that. Alrighty, back up through. Oh, nice. Might be a little bright. Almost thought that was temperature at first. Oh, the gauges work. Cool. Nice touch. Have we do anything with any of this stuff? Seat slide forward. Oh! Look at that! So if we click on the seat, we can slide it back. Oh, that's cool. Adjustable seat. Alright, we need to... we'll throttle on here. And we got the little notch number there. Very nice. That's cool. I like it. Throw that. And we'll come on back. Oh, you can put the armrest up and down. That's another nice touch. It's pretty interactable. I like it. I don't know if that seat does anything. How do I get the, how do I get the slide forward? Click on, oh, you click on the seat itself. There we go. Now we can look forward and back. About 3 miles an hour. There we go. I don't know about the GP9, but I would expect it to idle down when you go into neutral. Maybe they didn't do that. I don't know. Maybe they didn't have a low idle fuel saver option back in the day. All right, let's see if we can get, yeah, we got 1,937 tons, so just under 2,000. See if we can get this thing moving. Shouldn't be a problem. Hoping the Alara copper mines will kind of ramp up a little bit so we can get a few more cars going. I love little details like that. That's cool. Oops. Nope. Sit in your seat. All right. That. Notch 4. Uh-oh. He's fighting that weird slack action. We don't have an amp meter, so that mean we can't burn up the traction motors? Well, we're moving. All right, let's get our headlights sorted out. Are there new controls for the headlights? Input. Headlight next, headlight previous. No, just the same controls. You can just have both on now, apparently. All right, so we go from off to front full. Both full, both dim, rear full, off, front full. Okay. Got to cycle through all the options. All right, we're going to give her the beans. We're moving. No idea what kind of amps we're pulling, but I have a feeling we're in the red. I'd like to see a little more smoke. Not a lot, but a little more. Can't even tell if there's anything coming out right now. Usually there's a little bit of like a shimmer or something. I don't see anything right now for some reason. Oh, there's a little bit of something coming out. Just hard to see. Alright, we're going to notch her on up and roll this puppy out of here. It's cool. The sound actually comes from the engine bay, so that's a nice touch. Can I not put that arm down? That arm is automatic. I got it. Almost 20 mile an hour. Yeah, I'm going to scoot on down the line and we'll see how we do hitting Governor's Grade. That's really the only challenge, so I'll see you over there. Well, we haven't made it over there yet, but braking's kind of fun. I'm really riding the brakes. Trying to get slowed down here to 25-ish for this big bend right here. I don't know if this bend has a name. I'm sure it does. I was over doing switches and stuff and got up to like 40 miles an hour back here coming through Hemingway. Going a little fast. Had to slow that down. This is all downhill, so just gonna ease into the grade. I was trying to get the switches all lined up. The passenger train has made it over to Whittier. So I've got the switch line so we can go around that, but I need to get the switches set for Bryson so we can go into the yard and drop these cars off. But I'm going to have to wait on that. And we're going a little fast here into the 25. Be some squealing brakes for sure. Keeping the independent bailed off. Yeah, we need a lot of brakes. I'm not used to running this. Get through the 25. Got a little slow, but that's better than being too fast, I guess. And yeah, it's starting to pick up speed again, so we're on the downgrade. So far, anyway. Looks like 1.2%. Pretty decent little grade. And then we're into the 30s now, so I think we're okay. I'll see you over at the Governor's Island grade as we start heading into here. It gets a little bit of a pull. Alright, we're back in Notch 8. Coming out of Bryson Yard here. Went ahead and dropped off those cars. I didn't quite stop in the right spot, so that's why we're way back there. The cat was bugging me. She needed to drink. So I just stopped early. But I want to keep her down below 25 as we come through all these switches, and then we'll hit it hard again. So we'll start backing up the throttle a bit here. And we're at 1,766 tons, so that's going to be no problem. Should be able to maintain pretty decent speed. And how are we doing financial? We're getting back up there, up to 17,000 again. Definitely gonna need another one of these at some point for the bigger grades and the bigger trains. But I'm not really in a hurry to expand. I think the next expansion is going to be to Silva. And that's a pretty big investment because you have to open that up, and then you need to get like fuel service and stuff down there. Because it's a long ways down there, and I don't think there's any fuel by default. I think you have to open it up. But we'll have to see what unlocks when we unlock that. That'll be the next step, but I want to make sure we have the horsepower to make that viable. I don't know if a single GP9 would be enough to bring everything from the interchange up. Possibly. But we're almost to that point. How are we looking there? We are through the yard, so give her all the beans again. I didn't whistle for that grade crossing. That was my bad. I got to get used to doing that. That's another option they added, is you can have the AI. You can turn that off if you don't want the AI signaling for the grade crossings. Got one up here somewhere, and you keep an eye out for the whistle posts. Take a look at features. Yeah, we got crossing signal, and you can actually turn off the passenger stops too. Okay, we're slowly climbing back up in speed. But it's level, and it starts about right here. You can see if you hold down shift question mark and then hover over the track. Get that info. So just heading into a little bit of a grade here. And I think around over here we start hitting it pretty hard. There's the whistle post, but we're going fairly slow. I've been holding my freights to 30 when I had AI driving. So we'll hold ourselves to 30. Yeah, our speed's coming back down, so we're getting into the grade now, 1%, 4-degree turn. I keep wanting to hit spacebar for the horn. think last time I came through here, I got down to 15 miles an hour, maybe? I don't remember the exact tonnage. I think that was the video. Another whistle post. A lot of grade crossings up through here. I was looking at a map. There's actually an island here in real life. It's not really modeled on the map, though. The river kind of splits and makes an actual island. That's what it looks like on Google Maps, anyway. Just playing around a little bit with the whistle. Alright, we're lugging up at about 14.8. I think it's what we hit last time. And if I remember right, it starts letting up around towards the end of this passing siding. There it is, Governor's Island. A little bit of weird Doppler effect when you're moving with the camera. You can't just click now, and you have to move. It's another change. There was a lot of changes in this patch. I was kind of wanting to get a far away effect as the train goes by, so we'll set about right here, and we'll just watch it go by. I like how the coal loads are varied. That's another nice little touch. They're not all just exactly the same. In fact, some of them even look like different grades of coal. Lots of nice little details in this game. We're down to like 14.3 there, but we should be, yeah, we're flattening out now. So we've made it. If you can make it up that, you can make it to East Whittier. So that's going to be no problem. Tell you what, let's set up here by this tree. Nice detail on that tree, by the way. Fantastic. Anyway, let's not get too distracted. That'll be it for this video, though. I'm going to keep on working the railroad, and like I said, we'll be expanding to Silva at some point. I'm just not in a huge rush to do that. I want to make sure we're financially stable and have enough horsepower on the roster. Thanks as always for watching, folks. Catch you in the next one.